They say that your gifts grow deep inside the garden of your wounds. So, when does our wound become the compass, the direction, the area of life that we should move in? I do believe and feel that it connects to reclaiming the identity, understanding our desire, our values, understanding the direction after we experience some kind of emotional or relational fallout. There comes a time in every leader's life and in every survivor's journey when the pain has become the tempest that shapes that person and demands them to be remet by others, not fixed, not repaired, not escaped, not medicated. This episode of Voices of Victory is about that moment when you stop editing yourself and you start editing the belief systems that actually buried you, made you fall into what the world wanted, what they wanted, what your partner wanted, what society wants. And the wound isn't the end of the story, it's a map into the next aspect of your identity. Many high performing, trauma adapted individuals truly believe that if they stay composed, they'll stay safe somehow. Or my value is what I do for other people, not in who I actually am. And if you show the real me, I might lose everything that I've built. But what if, just what if, the exact places where you feel broken, ashamed, or even behind are the most trustworthy indicators of where the next version of who you are is being born? You're going to have an old belief, and that old belief needs to be fully healed. And it should be an idea of I need to be fully healed before I lead, love, or take the next step. And that's the old belief. But the new belief, it's a different approach. I'm leading from the scar, not the scab. And it makes me trustworthy. Wholeness isn't the absence of pain, it's the integration of it that's important. So just imagine what becomes possible in your life when you show up as the version of yourself who knows the pain, has felt the pain, and still actually speaks. You could step into vulnerability, even though it might rattle the cages of some other people. And the old belief of, I've already done my work. If these pains are coming up again, then I must be failing. No, this isn't a repeat. It's your ability to reveal. Life doesn't recycle pain to punish you, it recycles pain to remind you that something vital is ready to be reclaimed. What you thought might have been regression is actually progression in disguise. You didn't fall back, you looped forward, you moved forward. So if you have that old belief of, oh, if I express what I really want, I'll lose respect, or I'll lose that person, or I'll lose love. The real danger isn't being too much. It's disappearing piece by piece until there's nothing left to protect. That's the real danger. We have the tendency to erase parts of ourselves in order to make other people happy, maybe even in relationships. So you got to let that part of you that wants love and the part of you that wants freedom speak. They aren't at war. They've just never been in the same room together. It's the moment where the mother, the leader, the veteran, the counselor, the one who's held everyone else up, suddenly hits a wall. And they say, nothing feel like it fits anymore. That moment is not failure. It's the very edge of the old self and the beginning of a real one. So sometimes you have to reset your identity when you get that voice in your head, when you hear that voice of shame, that voice of perfectionism. Oh, you should have done more. Oh, you're too emotional. You're too much for people. That's the voice that keeps you safe. But you're not here to be safe anymore. You're here to be seen. And sometimes, if you're feeling uncomfortable, feeling out of that safety, that you are being seen. And just think about it. When you start to believe that I am safe enough to evolve, I don't need to be perfect to belong. I don't need to fit in. Anchor your body in that. Put your hand on your heart and say, I trust what is rising. I trust what's in front of me. So this is a moment that I would like you to stop apologizing for your evolution. Because what if your most painful pattern isn't something to fix? But guess what? It's some flare that was lit on fire by the next version of you. You don't need to heal to begin. You need to begin to heal. And understand that while you're healing, you can still take action. And that's all I'm going to say for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below. This is Mario De Leone from the Voices of Victory podcast.